Hi, welcome to Letters from New Zealand. I am John Jarvis. Most people associate alternative sources of energy with loud noises. The crashing of tons of water over spillways in hydroelectric, the hum of wind turbines, although new designs have made them quieter, the clank of coal cars into fiery furnaces, and the roar of natural steam into turbines. New Zealand and Iceland are leaders here. With Maui gas fields due to hiss out, within a decade, imported gas too expensive, and coal now a no-no, New Zealand must look to another source if it is to meet its 100% renewable energy target in 2030. Lake Onslow in the southern province of Otago is a viable solution. When one first views the lake, a practical joke comes to mind. It looks like a giant puddle. Yet the 15.7 billion price tag is being seriously considered as a solution to the dry year problem, where our hydro stations cannot generate enough energy over winter. The giant aluminium smelter at Tiwai Point, Southland, adds to the problem. The offshore owners have pressured previous governments into heavily discounted power prices, and now they wish to build its own generator, adding further pressure on supply. Hence the interest of the government in building the world's biggest battery. The pumped hydro scheme is expected to provide up to 8.5 TWh and would take up to 9 years to complete. Over 2,600 construction workers would be required. When completed, it would provide dry year storage. Pumped hydro could provide a backup when generation from solar, wind and existing hydro are not enough. It can provide immediate power when there is a sudden fall in energy. The 15.7 billion price tag could be cost effective over time, given that the running costs will be far less than conventional hydro costs. Currently, we're in phase 2, the business detailed case and final investment decision, but a general election due at the end of this year may well be deferred. Pumped hydro schemes are used to store a large amount of energy when power is plentiful and prices low, to use at a later time when power is scarce and prices are high. When there is a low demand, water can be pumped back up into the reservoir and stored for later use. Imagine massive pumps underground, well below a surface generator. The lake reservoir is drained to provide electricity generation, then allowed to raise the level of the lake. Onslow. When demand is low, Lake Onslow is now drained and its water pumped back to the reservoir. There are some opposition to the project. Some wetlands would be destroyed, and the Clutha River, on which most likely the water source for the new lake, might suffer environmental impacts. New technology might make pumped hydro schemes a white elephant. The wetlands are a habitat of critically endangered fish species. Pumped hydro has never been done before in New Zealand. A number of protected birds, moths, plants and lizards could be lost forever. Raising the level of Lake Onslow would introduce trout predators and destroy the natural food web around the fringes of the lake. Finally, the $15 billion cost does not include the costs of re-establishing the wetlands. So, yes or no? Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe thingy at the bottom and keep in good health.